Hey yo, what's up YouTube? In today's video I wanted to talk a little bit about Drake and Drake as a win condition. And this is a follow-up video from my Rift Herald video. So Drake spawns at minute 5, meaning that the earliest that you can get the soul is at minute 25. So because of this, Drake Soul is a slow way of playing the game, meaning that this is great if you are playing for late game and you play for scaling. So if you have a scaling team comp, it's really great to get the dragons. The dragon itself gives 25 gold and then it gives a small buff for the team. But the thing is that dragon itself doesn't really matter too much. It's more or less just the first dragon. Doesn't really matter, you can pretty much trade whatever for it. Not even worth dying for in my opinion. Maybe dying like as one person, you go for the steel, but you shouldn't in my opinion go for the steel. Simply because that the chance of you not getting the dragon is fairly high in most situations. And if you die for nothing, then obviously that's bad, right? The first dragon you can pretty much trade for more or less anything. Second dragon you can also more or less trade for anything. The only thing that the first two dragons does is that they set up for the next dragon. Now the third dragon is pretty important because if you get the third dragon you're one Drake away from getting soul, so you're now on soul point. And the reason why this is important is because that now every 5 minutes when the Drake spawns, the enemy team has to play on bot side and is forced to contest that dragon. Due to the fact if you get soul, well then soul is insanely broken in 99% of situations, except for maybe cloud soul. In some situations it's not that good. Therefore the third dragon is quite important, and obviously fourth dragon as well. Now when it comes to the dragons and contesting them, so as I said, you can give the first and the second one. You don't really want to throw, you don't really want to lose a team fight over a dragon. Sorry, that isn't third or fourth dragon. Simply because that the first two are not relevant. So what can you trade the first and the second Drake for? Well, you can trade it for topside camps, you can trade it for Rift Herald, and you can trade it for platings as well in top and mid lane. And then now let's say that the enemy team got 2 Drakes and you traded some objectives on topside. Do you then contest the third or the fourth one? Now this depends on who scales the better. If you scale the better, so if we have a blue side, we have a red side, and we are playing blue side and we scale better. So if we scale better, then we give up the third dragon as well, because we are stronger 5 minutes later into the game when the soul is about to spawn than 5 minutes earlier when it's only the soul point dragon that's going to spawn. But let's say that we are blue side and we're not scaling and it's actually red side that is scaling. Then we actually want to contest the third one, because then we are stronger at the third dragon than the enemy team compared to the fourth one, due to the fact that the enemy team outscales us. So this is just to throw everything into perspective. How should you playing around these dragons? Then the last thing I wanted to show with this is I wanted to show League of Graph's website, because they have an interesting stats on the dragons. As you guys can see, if you end up killing one dragon, it, depending on what dragon it is, for platinum elo above on all regions, you see that you win 24, 26, 26, 26 and 28% of your games, meaning that one dragon is more or less useless, so there's no point throwing or risking anything for it. Then we go to when 2 dragons are killed, and then all these combinations come up and you can see that, oh, now there is an above 50% win rate, meaning that yes, now you will most likely win more than you will lose on paper. Now these stats cannot be used always due to the fact there are many different conditions that can affect these numbers, but it's just to give you a rough idea or an estimate that having 1 dragon is completely fine to give up, and you can also give up 2, but you should, generally speaking, try and contest the 3rd and or the 4th one, depending on the team comps. Who scales better, then you contest either the 3rd or the 4th one, as I explained earlier. And then when we go to 3 dragons over here, you'll see that the win rate actually starts at 68%, 69%, and then it actually goes all the way up to about 81%, meaning that now when you have 3 dragons, you win the majority of your games. And the reason why this is not higher could be the example of, oh, the enemy team has a better scaling team comp, and they don't mind giving the first 3 dragons as long as the enemy team doesn't get soul, they know that they will win the game. And that could be an explanation as of this. And then the dragon souls themselves, 87 to 89% win rate. This basically shows that if you get soul, you win vast majority of your games. So yeah, just to put some numbers and give you a rough estimate. Now this is not something that you can use for your own games and say, oh, if I get 2 dragons, then there's an above average chance of us winning, because there are many different other factors that also can affect your win condition of winning the game. But it's just to give you guys some numbers and a rough estimate of how useful is 1, 2, 3, and 4 dragons throughout the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to leave a like. If you have any comments or feedback on this video, please leave in the comment section down below. And otherwise, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It will help out my channel a bit. And then I hope to see you guys in my next YouTube video or on my next live stream on Twitch. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.